Alright, this is WhyBeAre with the so requested farming simulator. This is the 2011 version because that's just what I happen to have. So what this game has is career mode, which is basically do whatever you want. Then you have missions, which is more of a tutorial type of thing. There's about a dozen things, and there's silver, gold, bronze. I got gold on all of them because I don't screw around. It took a lot longer than I would like to say, but I spent more time on that than I have on career because career is kind of, well, it's not that engaging. I don't know why. I can't get into this game. It's not necessarily the aspect of farming, because I've played games where it's like, I like the farming aspects of them. And it's not the whole sim management kind of thing, because there's games where I've played where it's like you manage something, and I like that too. It's just for some reason the gameplay this game gives me is just, it's not engaging for me. So when you first start the game, you have 4 vehicles. These are the first 2. Older tractor and an older harvester. And the tractor is really old looking. But what your goal is to get better farming equipment and make money. That's really the goals you have. So this is the map, which is from your phone. Your phone has a bunch of features. It does the map, it does the forecast of the weather, it says the prices of things, and some general statistics about you and the way you play the game. So right now, we're just going to go to the store just to kind of show what you want to eventually get to. So you go up to the store, pop in, and there are tractors you can buy. You know, so the nice ones go upwards of 190,000. Oh wait, no, yeah, 280,000. There we go. You know, they're expensive. They go up to 280,000, and it'll take a long time to get to. There's also the attachments for them, but there's a bunch of things here. Then you got the combines, or the harvesters. I don't know if there's technically a difference. I just call them harvesters usually. But you got those. There's about a half dozen of them. And then you got different cutters from, maybe harvesters are what these are called, and those are called the combines. I don't know. I'm not too technical on it. I have an interest in farming, but I don't know the terms and stuff. But then you got trailers, which is used for transporting anything and everything, basically. If you have something to transport, you're going to need a trailer for it. Then you have implements, which is just more tools you can use to do the things you already do. These ones usually like bigger, or you can use them at better, or they're like more efficient type of things. And then you got miscellaneous, which is the balers, which makes bales of hay, and sprayers, which are used to kill like bugs and weeds and all that. And then you got kuh, which is a cow, but it's plural. I don't know what's up with that, why it says kuh, but I like the description. We only sell happy cows. You know, and then if you so desired, you can get mods for these games. There are some that exist out there, and they're cool. But that's the general idea of the game. You just want to get better things to it. I think that's one of the reasons I can't get engaged into it. It's just one of those things where it's like, why? So, the game is exactly what it sounds like. It's a farming simulator. It simulates, as far as I know, most of the major functions that you would have to do to grow stuff, as well as the functions that you would use after you grow things. So, over here, for example, I'm going to just go through that. That's that you can use to put the bales of hay in there. And then you get a certain amount of money for each one. So that's one of the ways you make money. The other way is, bringing back to the GPS, prices. So if you have wheat in a trailer, or barley, or canola, or corn, each one will get you a certain amount per certain dollar amount, depending on the location. So, for example, if you wanted to make the most money fast, or you just wanted to make the most money per inch of your stuff, I would assume it would be canola, because being sold at the mill, because that's worth a ton of money. So those are the 2 main things to do to make money. There are a couple more things which we'll go over in a minute. But to get from vehicle to vehicle, you can just hit tab, and teleport you into them. We're going to hit tab one more time, and now we're at this other tractor. That is the milk truck. That is another method for getting money. If you have any cows, which if you go to statistics, I don't, you would automatically have milk be filled into that. The milk truck comes, picks it up, just like that, and drives off, and you make some money from that. Cows have other benefits, although you have to feed them. You can put grass in over there, or you could give them corn. I think you could do both at least. But yeah, let's see. That's to feed the cattle corn, and I'm pretty sure the other one's grass. And then you got two types of manure. You got regular manure, which is used by more than normal things. And then you got liquid manure, which is just a different type of manure that goes in a silo. I haven't actually used any liquid manure before, and I don't know if I ever will. It takes a little bit to get the money to do so. So, this tractor's like across the whole map. This map is pretty big. Like if you look at the numbers on it, I'm moving at pretty much a straight down path, and I'm at 470, 80, and I'm at 500. So it takes a while to get, 100 step. But this thing, the next vehicle we're gonna go over, this thing's at 1,657, so it's far away. Alright, so now let's actually go over the farming aspects. So, if you were to say had like just a totally blank canvas, there was nothing there, what you would have to do, I'm assuming if I remember this order right, I hope I do, is the first step you want to do is you want to try to attach your plow. Come on, there. Perfect. Alright, so now you have the plow. So all you do is just bring the plow over to a field. This field is kind of, like, I'm not sure what the deal with this field is. That's a silo, you can store stuff if you want to. And then what you do is you just turn the plow on and lower it. And then you plow it. Like this stuff, I'm assuming it's already plowed. That's why it looks like that, though. So, taking that assumption as being correct, then we could just say, okay, great. So what we would do is we drop the plow if we were actually done. Ideally in a better location than that, but who cares? And next up, you would need to plant the seeds. To do that, we need a special attachment again. This is it. Let's see if I can, not the blue one. Kind of poor alignment. There we go. It's the green one. Colors vary depending on the level. How good it is and stuff, but for now it's the green. So when you first attach it, it does not have any seeds whatsoever. So what you do is you go over here and just kind of stop around about there, crash into it if you want, and you hit R and it refills seeds. So you can go let it go all the way up, or if you're low on money, you could stop it prematurely. But the amount of seeds it does, you could choose. I just let it say, you know what, whatever seeds already are there, just do it. Because we're not going to get to see this grow because of my impatience. It takes a while for things to grow. To me, it just takes too long. So then, after that, you lower the seeder, or sower, whatever. And if you go at a specified speed, it'll do that. And it'll make your field, have seeds in it, and things will grow. And you gotta do this for the whole thing. That's why I was saying this game is repetitive. It's like, alright, now we turn around, get the side next to it, turn around, get the side next to it. And it's just, it takes time. Luckily though, there is an alternative to this. You hit H, and it hires a worker. So, my hands are totally off the keyboard now. And they will do it for you. So that's great. Problem is, what do you do while the game's doing this? Sure, you have other vehicles, so you just set them each to have a worker, but then what do you do? So I'll just let this next row go. Over here, though, let's see. We haven't messed with this yet. This one can cut all of this grain down, and then if you had a baler, you could make bales of it. I don't have a baler yet, so we really can't do anything about that. It kind of just spits it out on the ground, and you pick it up with a baler normally. So this one is just about done. So I'll say, alright, that's good. Dismiss the worker. And we're going to go and switch this out. So after you plant the seeds, you would wait until there's something grown. And then you would use that, which is the, what's it called? The spray, I think it's just called spraying. I don't think there's a special term for it, but you just attach this. Attach this. There we go. And it just says sprayer, so yeah. And you go over here and you have to put some spray in. So you just crash into it. Same thing as the other one. You just kind of hit R and it put stuff in it. Spray is pretty cheap. I'd much rather be on the side that makes the spray than the side that uses the spray, though. Whatever. Oh, damn it. Kind of got stuck. Alright, let's see if I just, There we go. Ah! You just kind of have to glitch the thing away. Alright. So I'm kind of at a poor angle to make this turn, but don't make this turn. Alright, so like I said, if you were to wait, there'd be little seedlings kind of thing, and then you'd spray them. I just don't know if I have the patience. This guy's doing his job good, though. Spewing out that stuff. And this one is the same exact machine, but it's green. But there are other fields, too. Like, they all start in different states. So if we go over here, for example, you got a field that starts with grass on it. And even if you wanted to, I don't think you can do anything with the grass. At least right now. I know you can later on, but... So let's see. So for example, if we turned it on, cutter just kind of goes right over it. Yeah. So right now you can't do anything with the grass. But if you go to the store, there's a special thing you can buy that's used for grass. Hi, car. I'll go ahead and look at what that looks like real quick while I wait for those plants to grow. So if we go to, not tractors, not combines, not trailers, implements, that's right. And then we look for something called a mower. There we go, see mower. So those would be used for that. Can't afford one, but that's what you use it for. And you also have weights, which I'm not quite sure what those would be used for. Anyways, if you wanted a baler to bale the hay, good luck with that. That's 120,000. That's a lot of money. Pays off quickly, supposedly. First, you got to get that money. Even cows, 25,000. Capital slowly going down because the hired workers. So that's terrible. Terrible news. But yeah, the game, it's like that's, for like this huge map, it seems like that's all you do is you just wait for workers to do work. That's what the game ends up being to me, is just wait for them to do work. And it's just like, I can't get into that. It's just I don't know, man. It's just like, I might be overlooking something that makes this game great. And I just don't see it for some reason, but that's just what the game gives me, you know. And obviously after you spray it, you'd be harvesting it like you see in the other area where I was already harvesting it. Well, I hired somebody to. I mean, I guess, like, say, imagine these were, imagine these were actual plants and not just, like, weedy grass. You'd go like this over it. But that's not an actual plant, so whatever. But, I don't know, it's just, you have this big open area, and all you seem to do with it is just have a bunch of farmlands, which you let people work on, and you have no interaction with. And there's so many of them. It's just like, God, it's just overwhelming how much work it would take to actually use all of them. It's unbelievable how much work it would be to actually use them all. Or at least how much sitting and waiting you would have to do. Like, it's just, I'd be better off just to leave the game going overnight, it seems like. Or not necessarily overnight, but alt-tab maybe. So you could crash into people, though. But I'm going to double check, because I swear, if this game had like a kind of, speed up time thing, that'd be great. But I swear it doesn't. I'm going to double check, and then we're done. So enter vehicles, that's just nothing. I use speed level is like a cruise control type of thing. It's not game speed. Toggle workers, just hiring and dehiring them. Admin screen, that's for multiplayer. So, help message, maybe I should have used those more. Then you got activate object, no use. Some menu stuff. Nothing about freeze physics. That's the exact opposite of what I want. I want things sped up, not slowed down. There's nothing though. And, you know, it's just like, if you're hiring people to do things for you and all you're doing is letting them do it, what is the point of watching them? If you couldn't hire people, then fine. You know, you have to go back and forth. That makes sense. But if all you do is have people running around doing things for you or driving around doing things for you, why are you watching it? Why can't you just say, you know, skip 6 hours until they'd all be done? Just, you can't. So I hit F1. Didn't do anything. That was the one for the... whatever. But, I don't know, man. It just feels like there's something I'm missing, but I don't see it anywhere. If you know what, like... If there's some big feature I'm missing in this, just tell me, man. Don't, you know, be like, you fucking idiots, this. I've truly looked, and it's just like, somehow I missed it, but, you know... it's just, I swear, it feels like there should be something more. I have no idea what, but it feels like there should be. But there's this other game, actually, which I'm going to be doing a video for, called, I think it was Farming Giant. And that's a lot more to my taste, actually. It's more of a, that one's more of a, like, RTS kind of thing where you're above world, you know, kind of like, you see everything, control everything, as far as I know. I haven't actually played it yet, but I'm looking into getting it. And I think that's just, I think the problem is I'm looking at the wrong kind of game. I mean, I don't know if this game truly expects you to actually want to just go back and forth, but that's really all there seems to be to it. Besides, I mean, you do that to make money, sure, but that is not engaging gameplay at all. And then if you hire people, it's even less engaging. It's just like, why am I even doing anything? You're just sitting here watching people go back and forth. So, what? I don't, just like I said, if I'm missing something, please tell me, because it feels like there should be something to this. But then there just isn't. It's so frustrating. I'm on a roof. So, till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I know this game's been requested so much and you get such a disappointed video. I don't know. It's like, why are so many people requesting it? What am I missing? Like, is it just... I don't... come on, guys. Why are you requesting this? Shit. But I'll see you.